Hello and welcome back. I'm Mondef, of course, and I'm back on the Vanilla Wars server, playing some more Minecraft. I'm here at Malatrex's place, and she's got herself a nice castle-y fortress type thing that's going up. Obviously, it's not done, but who can blame her? The server's only been up for like a weekend. But it's starting to come together. You can see Mally's already got her banner. Kind of looks like some sort of evil eye thingamading. But yeah, it's coming along looking pretty good. Pretty good. Well done, Mally. She did tell me that the cobblestone is temporary and that she wants to replace it with nicer looking blocks at a later date. Kind of like what I'm doing, where I'm kind of getting everything framed in cobblestone, and then I'll go back later and make it look pretty. Kind of give it a polish, a skin job, if you will. So that's pretty good. Mally was kind enough to gift me some, what are these things called? Cactus. Because I haven't really had time to work since we left off last episode. Because you can see my cactus are, well, you know, they're there. And we need cactus for the banner that I want to make, because we do have sheep in the world, but they're all owned by the same person. Killzone claimed all of them and took them all back to his place, which is an interesting strategic move on his part. Oh, Cabby has some too. Interesting. But Killzone said that anyone can go over and shear his sheep, but all of his sheep are white. So I ended up with a bunch of white wool. Now, that in and of itself isn't horrible, but I do not need white wool. I need green. So I'm making up a whole bunch of cactus green. I'm going to mix the cactus with some bone meal to make some light green, and we're going to get to making our banner. So let me wait for this to smelt up, and we'll make our banner. Okay, so I have everything to make my banner. I had to go mining a little bit to get everything that I need, and Mally helped out a touch. But I finally have everything. I might have died once, so I had to go get some more wool as well. But yeah, I finally have everything that I need to make my banner, so let's do this. Hopefully I don't mess it up. I think I can do this. So let's see. We're going to start with a white backing and give it an orange gradient. And then we're going to put brown on the bottom third, like that. Perfect. And then we're going to put blue on the top half. Perfect. And then we need to make ourselves a notch apple. Oh, come on. Go down. Notch apple. Perfect. Overpowered. Achievement. And then we're going to do that. Great. And then we need to put green dot in the middle. Going great. Cactus green all the way around the outside. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's make a duplicate before we do anything else. And we just put that in like that. There we go. Bam. Alright. So this is what my banner looks like. Haha. It's a guy holding a slime ball, if you can't tell. You can see the kind of a hand there, and there's a slime ball, because I am a slime, so everything's about slimes here. So we're going to go ahead and just banner up our base a little bit. Perfect, looking good. I'm going to need a whole lot more copies of this, and then we're going to plaster it everywhere, because, yeah, we need more sticks. That's way too many sticks. Good job. I always overcraft stuff, always. Oops, one stack. There we go, like that. Perfect. So that's what we're going to use as the banner for this season. Hopefully you guys like it. I think it's pretty fun. Oh, why? You should be exactly the same. Apparently you don't stack. Okie doke. That's just fine, I guess. And we're going to go put this over here so people can see. The surface is starting to get pretty dangerous. As more and more caving gets done, more and more of the underground gets lit up, and then at night Just the surface is getting really dangerous. So many mobs spawn, it's kind of ridiculous. On top of that, we're starting to get into the local difficulty that you can see there on the bottom of that list of stats and things. The local difficulty is starting to climb. We're now at 3.38, which gives mobs, gives these guys armor, and doesn't really do anything to the creepers, but it also gives spiders potion effects. That creeper's going to jump in here, and it's going to be bad news. Oh, I killed him. I don't know how I did, but I killed him. Oh, this is not good. I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole. Yeah. I don't know what that hole's doing there. I really should fill it in. I don't know who did that. Yeah. Joey and Melly are also online, so I can't just sleep. Oh, it's almost day anyway. Perfect. Good timing. Maybe we can jump in the hole and get our stuff back before mobs swarm us. Nope, we cannot. Just took one zombie. One zombie to kill us. Awesome! This is amazing. Not really. Die, skeleton, die. Lighten this place up so all the mobs. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. No. This guy with the sword. Guy with the swords! My sword! He's killing me with my sword. I don't like that he's killing me with my own sword. That's... Be dead already. Goodness, he's killing me. He hit me with a stick. Maltrex to the rescue! Woo! Still missing my sword. That guy ran off with it. And my armor, apparently. Is he wearing my armor too? He must be. He must be wearing my armor because I had iron armor on. I don't want to stay still. I want to go after the zombie who killed me 3 times and took all my stuff. Where is he? Oh. Alright, so there we go. Mally already got it all back for me. Sweet. Alright. I got all of my things back. Woohoo. And I got myself a banner. There's actually a building going up at Spawn Town for people to put their banners in so that everyone can kind of see everybody else's banner. So I'm going to go ahead and put mine in here. I don't think it's finished yet, but I'm just going to go ahead. You can see Maltrex. This is Ghost. It's a very fancy banner, Ghost. Very fancy. I don't remember who that is. Maltrex might know, but I don't know. It's probably Killzone. Or maybe it's Cabby. It's Mimes. Okay. So, people are starting to get banners put together, which is great. One of the things that I really wanted to get the banner for was you can't claim new chunks until you have a banner. So now that I have a banner, I can start claiming new chunks, which is great. In order to claim new chunks, you do need to use iron blocks. So I need to get my iron processed. I thought I had enough, but maybe it's down here. Nope, I only have 3 processed. So I'm going to process up my iron, and then we're going to pick out our chunks and figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. Alright, I've got my 3 iron blocks. I have more iron to make plenty more blocks, but I can only claim 3 chunks a day. And so for today, this is what I'll be claiming. I think... See, this is kind of weird. I don't know why there's like a square right there. That's it. Maybe a creeper, just unlucky blast radius. But I'm going to start claiming a little bit headed out this way. So I'm going to claim this chunk that's right here. So just put this down, plop my banner on it. Yeah. Yeah, adjacent is right next to each other, right? Yeah. And you can see here where it says in. This tells you what chunk you're in. So chunks have coordinates just like blocks do. And so for each chunk coordinate, you only have to mark it once. So I've marked negative 43, 40, negative 42, negative 43, negative 42. The y value doesn't really matter in chunks. There technically are y chunks, but the game affects the entire y value. So I own everything from bedrock to the sky limit here in this chunk now, negative 43, negative 42. So if I come over this way, you can see right now I'm going to walk into a new chunk, cross the barrier from negative 43, negative 42 to negative 43, negative 43, and this is a separate chunk, so I will claim this one separately, which I will do like this, blanc. Oh, no, that's kind of funny looking, but that's not at all what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. There we go, so we'll claim that chunk as well, which is great. And I also think I want to claim this one over here, which will be negative 44, negative 43. So we'll go ahead and claim this one as well. And those will be my 3 chunks for today. Tomorrow, if I have enough iron, I can do that same thing again. We're just going to keep on trying to claim lands. I know some of the server members watch my videos, so I don't want to give too big a hint, but there's a little town here. I'll just say that much. There's a little town. So we're going to take over Spawn Town. Yep, we're going to take over Spawn Town. Now, I do have this right here from Malatrex. Malatrex's invite, official evil eye invite. To accept, I turn the black into white. So she's giving me the evil banner of the evil eye and a white piece of wool to change the black into white. Malatrex is putting together an alliance on the server. Small alliance, it's not going to be too incredibly large. And the question is, should I join it? That is a good question for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should I join it or not? I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is for the time being until I have a chance to think about it and you guys have a chance to chime in. So yes, I'm going to check the time on this episode and see if I have time to do my next project or not. Either way, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, it seems like we have plenty of time for my next little project. I can never remember where anybody is, which is funny because the map's not that large, so you'd think I'd be able to at least find everybody, but no, I cannot. So, I thought we would do a nice little community project, and kind of building. I'm going to start with my territory, but I'm just going to kind of lay out a very, very shallow path. It's not going to be anything incredibly fancy because I don't have tons of resources yet, and also, I don't want to build something big and fancy that will end up getting torn down later. So it's just going to be a basic little cobblestone, almost just like stepping stones, that lead from one person's house to the next person's house. And I'm going to go around and try to get everybody connected. And I think I'm going to do that with using the spawn village. Malatrex is typing in Skype, which you guys can actually see. That's an accident. I'll have to fix in a minute. But yeah, I've started claiming new land. She's telling everybody, which is awesome. I was hoping to sneak that past people for a bit, but nope. It's okay. Not a big deal. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of move back around like this. And now I've kind of got myself connected to spawn out to my house. And we'll polish this up at a later date. I'm just interested in getting everybody connected first, and then I'm least worried about mine because mine will get kind of special treatment here at a later date. But we've kind of got this road that goes all the way out to here to kind of nowhere already. This is just naturally spawned part of the village road. So I thought we might make that work for us since there are a couple people that live over there, 1 and 2. So I thought we would just kind of come straight up off of this road. And just so you guys can kind of see what I'm going to do here with the open land, I'm just going to kind of come through and break out a few blocks here and there. And then I'm going to go back through with the cobblestone and do this. So people are talking to you guys. Yeah, so just something like this, very basic, something that's like, okay, obviously this isn't naturally spawned. This is something that's different a little bit. So the players can kind of see and get an idea of where to go to get connected from one person's house to the next. So I'm going to get working on that, lay down some roads, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I finished all the roads. I think I have everybody connected. I ran around and I made sure everyone's base that I found and saw at least is connected, so we'll go with that. This is Mime's base. You can see he's got his home chunks marked with signs. I'm not sure if he owns this chunk over here. I hope he doesn't, because I tried not to build on anybody's land. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Just trying to, provide a little community, service. I'm not trying to make anybody upset. So you can see there's just a little pathway, just kind of marked out. This one is a little bit strange, so I didn't want to destroy the landscape. I wanted to keep this as jungle. If we build a more permanent road in the future, then we can destroy the landscape. But for now, this kind of basic walking path, it's just a stone pathway. This also leads you right up here against Killzone's place, and so kind of meets up with this pathway and comes across here, and then up over these bushes, and then conveniently leads you right to the spawn village, so that you can get headed out towards anybody's base that you want to go to. So that's that one. This one over here is pretty easy, obvious to see where it goes. I built the path even though you don't really need it. I built a little bridge over the ravine. There's another little hole here I built a bridge over, and that takes you over there to Melatrex's house. Nobody actually lives against this wall, so this is just a big open space. So that's a lot of land for somebody to be able to claim. It's a lot of building space. If somebody wants to build a big project, I guess that's kind of the area. Oh, look, I forgot about Joey. That's right, Joey lives here. I'll make Joey a road. Joey does live against this wall. My bad. So yeah, I'll have to make him a road. Forgot about that spot. I'll probably make Joey's connect, like right here. I think right there to that one. You can see I've got Ghost Road. I had to start a little bit further away from his because he's claimed this chunk right here, and I didn't want to, again, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, so that's outside of his chunk. And then that just heads right in through, up around, connects to my road and goes around. I'm going to do Joey's here real quick, but everybody's else's you guys have seen, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish up Joey's road here, but you guys don't have to watch me do that. For now, I think I've got to go. So thanks for watching. I'm Mondef. I'll see you guys next time.